Oh, that's right. Gotta do. Oh, what? What? Is this a 1:51 p.m. Eastern live episode of hashtag Rise and Grind? You better believe it is 1:51, whatever. We bring it every single day. Let's go.
Good morning and welcome to hashtag Rise and Grind. I am your host, Glenn Lundy. I am a husband to one, a father to seven, and the creator of what is going to be the #1 most watched morning show in the world. It is 5:30 a.m. and I hope that you are ready to rise and grind.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. How are you, my friend? How are you, my friend? Dude, today is Thursday, September 26th, 2019. That's right. Today is Thursday, September 26th, 2019. And what's crazy is, crazy is today is the very first and very last time it'll ever be Thursday, September 26th, 2019. So let's make sure we make the absolute most of what's left of this incredible, incredible day. Fair enough? Today is a special day. It's a special day for a couple reasons. One, I'm going to touch on here shortly, so stay tuned. But it is a special day. But it's also been a crazy day. Like, for real. Today has been an absolutely crazy day. I mean, I've had all kinds of internet issues this morning, technology issues. We're in a battle with my boys over at that one, he who should not be named in a video without them crushing your video. Right? So I've been in a battle as far as like making sure that you can see my videos, making sure that the things that we post, the content is A-okay by the big guys upstairs. And so I've had battles with the internet. I've had battles with that. I also currently am having a battle with the fact that I'm 41 years old. I'm 41 years old and I played basketball this morning with some 20-year-old some dudes, right? Some firefighters that were in shape. My man Malcolm Thomas was out there, Jordan Sanders. I mean, golly, I'm 41 and I'm feeling it right now. Like, I played ball this morning and I instantly hurt, right? As soon as we got done playing ball, instantly hurt, still hurt. I'm sore already. I'm not supposed to be sore till tomorrow, but I'm sore already. We also my wife needed a little bit of help with the kids, so I had to kind of at the last minute run and go pick up the kids, which their grandmother, my mother, was kind enough to let them have a sleepover at her house last night, which was incredible. It was incredible. Made for a little bit easier night for me and my wife. I don't know about you guys. I don't know how you exactly feel about it, but having 4 kids, it's not so bad. Having 4 kids was pretty easy versus having, 7 at the house. So we only had 4 kids in the house, which made it a little bit better. But my wife, the last second, she needed me to go pick up 2 of them from grandma's house. And so I kind of had to do that. And then, of course, there's all of the emails and all of the text messages and all of the stuff that hit. Like this morning, we've got a check that's missing out there somewhere in the world that we can't seem to track down, and we had to go by the old house, and they're doing things at the old house as far as digging up the wood floor. We got to get it ready so we can close on the sale. All the stuff, right? All the stuff. And so it's just been a little bit crazy, and I believe I had a right earlier to call it kind of a rough day. It got off to a rough start, and I probably could have called it a rough day, but no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to call it a rough day. What I'm going to call it is a character building day. You see, this is something that I used all the time when I was in the actual retail space. I'd tell my guys, we're not having a rough day, you're having a character building day. Because it's days like today that build character. And also because I have hope that the rest of today is going to be incredible. You see, I have hope that today's show, even though we did a show earlier today, I did a show at 5:30 this morning and it was absolute chaos. My hope is that today's show, this show right here at 1:20 1:56 p.m., which I've only been in the office for like an hour and a half now, which is crazy. 1:56 p.m., this show, this episode, I have hope that it is going to impact you in a way it's going to change your life. That's my thing, see? I'm going to call it a character building day. I'm going to call this a character building day. And through today's show, I am going to prove to you once and for all that the patience and the calm and the positive outlook that you're searching for in your life is just 5 steps away. I'm going to prove that to you right now in this episode of hashtag Rise and Grind. All week we've been talking about hope. I have hope that this episode of hashtag Rise and Grind is going to be the episode that you needed, that is going to help you find the patience, the calm, and that positive outlook that you've been searching for in your life. That's my hope. But first, I'm so glad you're on live also, Miss McCullough. That's right. But first, before we get too deep, before we get into this, hold on, make sure I didn't. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Okay. Before we get too deep, make sure that sound is right. Yeah. Okay. For those of you that know, and those of you that don't know, there might be some of you that don't know because you ain't never seen my show live in the middle of the day. For those of you that know and those of you that don't know, this is the part of the show where I need you to hit that share button. Fair enough? Can you do that? I need you to hit that share button because I believe if we can change the way people start their day, it's going to make a massive impact on this planet. I truly believe that. This is also the part of the show where I'm going to say good morning to you, and I want you to say good morning to me. Whether you're watching live or you're watching on replay, say what's up. I'll say what's up back. What's up, Natalie Phillips? I'm so glad you're on live too. I just personally got booted on my side. I've been battling with Facebook, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. So I just got booted off of my own live when I was getting ready to say good morning to all of you guys. I see Austin Smith's on here, Keith Hamilton. What's up, Eric Burns? Yeah, share it up. Learning patience at this sale. Way to go. What's up, Nathaniel Banks? Kelly Taylor. Man, Facebook's mad at me, bro. What's up? Oh man, I can't even see the comments. I can't even see who's live. It's not gonna let me. Who else? Dana Fishbein. How you doing, Dana Fishbein? Let me see that one. Who else is on here? John Calton-Born. I can see you. How are you, John Calton-Born? Yep. What's up, Eric Burns? Whitney Wells. Hi. Hi, Whitney Wells. I'm gonna call you today. That's right. What's up, Becky Buckholtz? She's up in here. I can only see like one at a time. So if you're in here, drop it in the comments because then I'll see you. Right now, this is your best chance of me seeing you. So I could say, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. What's up, Beth Workman? I see you. How are you? Some of you are like, I'm at work, dog. You can't be calling me out. Can't be calling me out right now. I'm at work. I ain't supposed to be watching this in the middle of the afternoon. I ain't plugging my name up in here. Get me in trouble. Shoot. Hey, I get it. That's cool. All right, listen. For real though. Let's get into this a little bit. There are 5 steps to something called the Morning 5. The Morning 5 is a book that I wrote that you're welcome to go get for free. You can go get it for free at themorning5.com if you would like. It's a very short read. You can read it in less than an hour. But these 5 simple steps will completely, 100% change your life. I'm not kidding. I'm not playing, and I'm going to prove it to you right now. I'm going to prove it to you right now. If you don't believe me, you can go download your book later if you haven't done it, but I'm going to prove it to you right now. Listen, step 1, I'm going to break these down real short. I'm not going to go into detail on all of them. You're going to have to get the book. All right, step 1 is don't touch your phone first thing in the morning. That's step 1. Doing this will change your life. Or sorry, I got them out of order. Step 1 is to never hit the snooze button. Never do it. Never hit the snooze button. Alarm clock goes off. Boom, you get up. That's step 1. I'll go into details on why you should do that in my book. You can read it. Step 2, don't touch your phone first thing in the morning. Don't do it. Okay? Just don't. It will change your life. Step 3 is gratitude and goals. I need you to write down your gratitude, everything you're thankful for. I need you to write down your goals. That's step 3. Step 4 is take care of the physical. Go play some basketball, go play some golf, go for a walk, go for a run, whatever it is. Step 5 is to send out an encouraging message to someone, to anyone, right? Just send out a message. Once you've done these first 4 things, you've been selfish, you've taken care of yourself. Now I want you to send out an encouraging message and lift someone up. If you need an example of what that looks like, I'll give you an example. Today is my sister's birthday, Miss Tina Carroll. Today is her birthday, so I sent her this message just now. Hey sister, how are you? Wow! Today is Thursday, September 26th, 2019, and it's your birthday. So I thought on your birthday, I would sing you happy birthday. Ready? Here we go.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Giving up is not an option. Happy birthday.
I hope that was okay. So I sent her that message. I have no idea why it made that crazy sound just now. I have no idea why Facebook keeps kicking me out. Yeah, bad feedback. I got that feedback too. Makes no sense. Wasn't on the video. Don't have it now. Also getting kicked out of my own feed. I mean, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. But that's okay. Listen. This morning, I did not get my steps in first thing in the morning. Just being truthful. This morning, I did not get those 5 steps. I don't know what that crazy noise was, Brenda Mason. This morning, I did not get those 5 steps in first thing in the morning. I got most of them in today, but I didn't get them first thing. You see, this morning, I overslept. I normally wake up at 3:50 a.m. Are you guys getting kicked out of the feed just like I am? My goodness, man. We are going to have to do something about this. Like, seriously. We are going to have to do something about this. Like, we have this incredible show. We have this incredible group. We built it all. We support Facebook. We spend money on Facebook. All of those things. And yet, they attack our show, man. They seriously attack our show. They attack our posts. We took a post after we did the Facebook Live-a-thon where we raised a bunch of money for people. We raised $100,000 in a day. And they took that, they throttled it all back. We made a video about that, posted that video, got shared 55 times, and no one saw it. Didn't pop up in anybody's feeds, man. It's a battle. It's a constant battle with these guys. We are going to have to do something different going forward so that we're not under the control of, those people. Yeah, you keep getting kicked out too. See, occasionally it's just kicking people out for no reason. I have super live stream. We're getting, we pay $270 a month. We have 300, 400 megabits per second. I don't know the numbers. It's the absolute fastest internet that you can possibly get. That's what we have here in the studio. It's the fastest internet that you can possibly get. It's like 10 times faster than home. Our streaming is spot on, but yet it continues to just kick us out. It just kicks us out because Facebook doesn't necessarily like that little guy right there in the corner. That little cross right there in the corner, they don't like that. And they don't like a lot of the other things. Yeah. So, anyways, I'm froze up again, even though I have even though we have 400, even though we're rocking and rolling at the highest speed ever, It is kicking people out of my feed. Okay, listen. I overslept a little bit this morning. I normally get up at 3:50. That's what time I normally get up. 3:50 a.m. And then I do these 5 steps, the 5 steps that I mentioned to you earlier. That's what I normally do. Today I overslept. So today I didn't wake up until 5 a.m., right? Today I woke up at 5 a.m. And so when I went to go live, because I had decided to go live from my house, when I went to go live from my house, I had all kinds of internet issues, right? I had all kinds of internet issues. I went live at 5:30, but it wouldn't stay live. It wouldn't stay in the feed, so on and so forth. I had full signal, wasn't able to connect, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But because I woke up at 5 instead of 3:50, I didn't have any time to fix the issues, right? I didn't have time to fix the issues. The show must go on, but I didn't have time to fix the issues. Now, I also didn't have any time for gratitude. I didn't have any time to write my goals. I went straight to playing basketball as soon as the show, as soon as we chopped through the show. Then I immediately jumped in the car with my basketball stuff because I was running late for that, and I had to drive into town to play basketball. And so then, of course, once I got there, we were waiting for everyone else to show up, so I was immediately on my phone. And when I hopped onto my phone, I started seeing things like hate and Trump and impeachment, and an innocent black guy got killed by a white police officer, a white female police officer. Innocent black guy gets killed by white female police officer. A middle school football player dies on the field, etc., 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 right? All of that goes right into my phone. So then I play basketball, and then of course I run home after that, and I'm rushing around and I'm checking. I've got calls that I missed, and I got emails and texts and so on. Does this sound like anybody? Does this sound like anybody else? Am I the only person that's what their morning looks like? You don't wake up with enough time. You rush from here to there. You're constantly running. Can anybody associate with this? Because that's what my morning looked like today. That's what it looked like this morning. So then I'm checking the emails. My wife needs a little bit of help with the kids. I'm already behind, but of course, anything my wife needs. So I do that. I run, pick up the kids. I bring them back. I jump into some emails. I'm trying to find this, check all of these things. Then into the office. And then at that point, I got to go into step 3, right? Once I got into the office, I got to go into my gratitude and goals. I got to take a deep breath, which I need to take another one. I got to take a deep breath, and I got to send out an encouraging message to my sister that apparently has some feedback when I run it in here for some reason. But ultimately, it's been a character building day. Now, in most cases, I wake up at 3:50 a.m. I do not hit the snooze button. I didn't hit the snooze button today either. I just slept right through it. But I would wake up at 3:50 a.m. I don't hit the snooze button. I don't hit the phone first thing in the morning. I spend some time with myself. I reflect. I pray. I spend some time writing down my gratitude list, the things that I'm thankful for. I spend time writing out my goals, and it puts me in a hopeful mindset, right? I'm hopeful because I can see how far I have come in gratitude. I'm also hopeful because I can see how far I still have to go. So normally I would do that and get all settled in, right? And then I would go and I'd come to the studio to do my show, and I would test things out to make sure our sound is good, make sure there's no feedback, to make sure that everything's going to work properly so that we can deliver the show in the proper time, right? And then after that, after testing that, I would drive and go play basketball, and then of course, send out an encouraging message. Basically, on a typical morning, on a normal morning for me, I would be active versus reactive. I would be hopeful versus weighed down. You see, my friends, the morning 5 is really about you taking control of your life. You see, the morning 5, if you can do the morning 5, if you can do these 5 steps every single day, it affects your finances. If you do these 5 steps every single day, it'll affect your marriage. It'll affect your relationships. If you do these steps every single day, it'll affect your health. You can battle depression. You can battle anxiety. You can battle all of those things. If you do these things, these 5 things every single day, it will help you mentally, physically, and spiritually. If you do these 5 things, the morning 5, every single day, it will increase your ability to perform at a super high level. These are just facts. You see, it works. It has worked. It doesn't just work for me, but it's worked for thousands of people across the country. It's literally worked for thousands of people. Actually, some are around the world. People that watch our show, people that don't watch our show, people that used to watch the show a while back and don't watch it anymore. It's impacted thousands of lives. These 5 simple steps, if you do them every single day, it works. It works because ultimately, by spending time with self, you are going to be able to create space for hope. Hope for a better day, hope for a better career, hope for a better life. And it is hope that is the most powerful motivator in the world. All this week, we've been talking about hope is the most powerful motivator in the world. And a lack of hope will kill you. It will literally kill anyone. A lack of hope will kill anyone with enough time. If you lack hope long enough, you literally will die. So spending time in the morning, let me clear off all this stuff. Go to themorning5.com if you haven't got the book yet. Spending time in the morning allows you to spending time on yourself, allows you to create space for hope. Hope for a better day, hope for a better career, hope for a better life. That's why it's so crucially important. And I'm living proof. You see, I do the morning 5 99% of the time. I spend that time with myself in the morning. I allow space for hope and for creativity. I am hopeful because of where I've come and hopeful because of where I can go. Today, I did not. One day of not staying in routine, one day of not doing the morning 5. And look at the chaos that ensued, the chaos that it created. If you used to do the morning 5, but you've altered it or you've adjusted it, or you say, well, I'm going to do it before I go to bed, or you say, I'm going to do it a little bit different way, I'm just here to tell you, the system works. It works. And when we start to make excuses, when we start to adjust it, to change it, to put other things first, to make other things a priority before ourselves, when we start to do those things, it will affect your result. It will affect your outcome. It's just fact. Doesn't matter if you did it for a year or you've done it for 2 years. When you take those days and you don't spend time, you don't do the morning 5, there will be an effect in your life. It's that crucial and it's that important. Let my life be an example. Let my day-to-day be an example. And hopefully it'll motivate you and encourage you to dive in to your morning 5.
What would be your perfect day? I mean, your ideal day, a day that you went to bed that night and you just thought that was the most incredible day. That's how I want most of my days of my life to be, just like that. What would that perfect day be like for you?
I'm the one that controls whether or not I'm gonna have a good day. All of us, we are the ones that define if negative impacts are gonna have a good or a bad impact on your life. It's your mentality. Your mind is a battleground. Nobody can affect whether or not you're gonna have a good day but yourself and your own mind.
You must come up with a morning routine that you do every single morning or at least more mornings than not, that puts you in control of yourself and in control of your day. This is what I do, and I cannot explain the power that I get from starting my day off and being bigger than my excuses and being in control. First and foremost, wake up on time. When that alarm goes off, get your butt out of bed. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Why is that important for persistence? The reason why is because the first decision that you're making of the day is to actually get up and get moving. That means you are persistently bigger than your excuses. You are persistently bigger than feeling lazy. And you are persistently beating the feelings that typically stop you.
You no longer need to be a victim to the past. You no longer have to be a victim to a future in which you are projecting negativity. You no longer have to be a victim to anything that anyone has ever said about you. You no longer have to be a victim to the things that you've said about yourself. You no longer have to be a victim to anything.
So affirm your vision every day. And don't affirm it as I'm trying, I wish, I want to. I am. Every single day, I am is the creative force of the universe. Whatever you attach I am to, you will become.
You say I am, tired, I am frustrated, I am lonely. I think you're inviting more of that in that. So the principle is to turn it around, invite what you want into your life.
3 questions you want to ask yourself on a regular basis. You want to ask, how can I grow? What can I give? And what can I celebrate? Those are 3 questions you want to live with, because you are an evolving, unique being. You want to ask every day, how can I grow? So at the end of that day, you're not the same person that got out of bed. You've had an insight, you've had a revelation, you've practiced something new, you've tried something new, so that you have become more yourself. How can I grow today? I don't want to be the same person 365 days from today. I want to evolve. I want to become more myself. I want to express myself better.
The second thing that I want you to do, before you look at your email, before you answer your phone, before you start surfing Vox and Vice and BuzzFeed and, TeamStream and checking out the sales on Zappos and looking at your Facebook newsfeed, before you pick up the damn phone, please, please, please figure out your 2 priorities for the day. These are the things that matter to you. Whether it's saving money and making sure you're focused on that, or showing up at work and being a contributor, or whether it's changing how you treat your spouse or your kids or the person that you're with, or heck, getting to the gym because you said you would. Whatever it is that your 2 priorities are, put them in your head before you pick up the phone. Why? The reason why is because of persistence. The reason why is because I want you to have a good day.
Drink in the moment. Live for today. Be excited with where you're at. Make the most of it and enjoy every moment. Live every day like it's your last, because one of these days you're going to be right. Enjoy the ride. Success is a journey, not a destination. So live in the moment and enjoy the moment.
I still have to overcome negativity. I still have to get out of bed. I still am stressed some days, and there's some days I question myself. There's some days I make bad decisions, and it's just how you get over them, how you handle it, and how you go forward.
Do you know what makes for a bad day? What makes for a bad day is snoozing, starting your day off late, starting your day off tired, starting your day off by mainlining everybody else's news feed on social media and looking at everybody else's life and saying to yourself, oh my God, they're on vacation, or gosh, they look so great, or their friends are so fancy, or my gosh, they've got so money. You start off your day looking at that shit, you're never gonna have a good day. You gotta start off your day by getting up on time, figuring out your priorities, and then getting to work on them. Do not pick up your phone until you have done those two things. I think the single biggest reason why people have bad days is because they start them off by looking around at everybody else and seeing what they're doing instead of having the focus and the discipline to actually start your day off with you in control and with your priorities front and center.
I don't know how to make it any clearer. I need you to do it. Do it. TheMorning5.com. Every single day. I didn't do it today. And my goodness. Can't imagine those of you that don't do it. Ever. You know. It's clear. I've proved it. And I have evidence. I have other experts that'll back it up. Morning 5. Go get it. Read it again if you already read it and you're not applying it. Read it again. Get it again. It's free. I just want to change the way you start your day. Do it. Hey, if you need more videos like this, go to GlennLundy.com. GlennLundy.com. Right there. What's up, Melissa Burrow? Great to see you. Hey, GlennLundy.com. If you need more videos. All right, do me a favor. Come back here again tomorrow morning, 5:30 a.m. I'm going to be interviewing an incredible guest on hashtag Rise and Grind.
Before the sunrise, stepped into my greatness, feeling powerful and energized. Thankful to be alive. Hashtag blessed. Write my mission, vision, values, and my gratitude list. I'm building up momentum. I'm making good decisions. I rise, I grind, I get it. Ain't no doubt that